Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to my channel Physics with Rams. So today we are going to discuss about series and parallel combination of a spring block system. Let us discuss about a series combination of a spring block system. For this, here we consider two springs which are connected in series to a body of mass m. Whereas the force constant of the first spring is represented as K1 and force constant of the second spring is represented as K2. So here observe that the system is placed along the horizontal. As we apply force on this system, the system starts oscillating with a displacement about its mean position, which we had discussed in our previous video. Whereas the displacement is represented as x based on this force acting on the body. In this case, the time period is represented as t is equals to 2 pi into m by k when we consider the force F is equals to minus kx. If we consider this force constant as equivalent force constant k suffix e, then we have to represent the value of this equivalent force constant based on these two springs of force constants k1 and k2. So before going to represent that, here we are going to consider a spring, or we can represent it as the equivalent spring of these two springs. So instead of representing these two springs, if we represent the spring, then the force constant is represented as k suffix e. Then if we consider this mass m, as we apply this force and the body has been displaced by a displacement x in this direction, means here we can represent that the displacement is represented as x and the body moves in this direction. As the body moves in this direction, again the body regains the same displacement in opposite direction. The body regains the same displacement in opposite direction. Then force is given as F is equals to kx. Observe that the force constant is represented as k suffix e, equivalent force constant based on k1 and k2. Here the displacement made by the first spring is represented as x1 and the displacement made by the second spring is represented as x2. Then the net displacement x is given as x1 plus x2. Why? Because this spring is combination of these two springs. So in the place of x we can represent a sum of x1 and x2. Next, here observe that force F is equals to kx. As we consider this equation here, we can represent x is equals to F by k. In the place of displacement, we can represent x is equals to F by k. As we consider this equation, then here we can represent x1 is equals to F by k1. Why? Because the same amount of force is acting on both the springs. So here we can represent x1 equals to F by k1 and x2 is equals to F by k2. F by k2. As we substitute these values in this equation, here we get F by k suffix c equals to F by k1 plus F by k2. Here we can take f as common from these two terms. So here we have f by k suffix c equals to f into 1 by k1 plus 1 by k2. Observe that here f gets cancelled on both sides. Then as we do LCM, here we have k suffix c, 1 by k suffix c equals to k1 plus k2 by k1 into k2. From this equivalent spring constant k suffix c can be given as k1 into k2 by k1 plus k2. So, in the case of series, the equivalent spring constant is given as k suffix c equals k1 into k2 by k1 plus k2. Then, time period can be given as t is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k suffix c. Then, here we can represent it as 2 pi into under root of m by. Observe that the value of k suffix c is k1 k2 by k1 plus k2. So, here we can represent it as k1 k2 by k1 plus k2. Then we can represent this equation as 2 pi into under root of m into k1 plus k2 by k1 into k2. So, this represents the time period for series combination of springs. Whereas the force can be represented as f is equals to k suffix c into x. So, here we can represent it as k1 into k2 by k1 plus k2 into x. This represents the force acting in the case of series combination of spring block system. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Let us represent the time period equation in terms of this spring constants k1 and k2. Observe that the time period for the first spring is represented as t1 and the time period for second spring is represented as t2. So, here we know that the time period is given as t is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k. It is a common equation. So, as we square this equation, here we have t square equals to 4 pi square into m by k. Then, so we have k is equals to 4 pi square m by t square. If we consider it as a constant, let us consider this 4 pi square m as constant and we are replacing this 4 pi square m with c. So, we have k is equals to c by t square. So, here I had represented the equation for a combination of two springs with a time period t. Whereas observe that the time period of the first spring is t1, then here we can represent it as k1 is equals to c by t1 square, and for if we consider the time period of the second spring as t2, then here based on force constant we can represent it as k2 equals to c by t2 square, and we know that 1 by k suffix c is equals to 1 by k1 plus 1 by k2. Observe that here we have k is equals to c by t square, and if we represent it as 1 by k suffix c, we have t square by c. Because we are representing it in a reciprocal, then we can represent this equation as t square by c is equals to. Here also we have 1 by k1 is equals to t1 square by c, and here also we can represent 1 by k2 as t2 square by c. As we substitute these values in this equation, here we have t1 square by c plus t2 square by c. Since the bases are same, we can do the LCM and we can cancel it. We have t1 square plus t2 square by c. Also that c gets cancelled. So, here we have t square equals to t1 square plus t2 square. Then we have t is equals to under root of t1 square plus t2 square. So, this represents the time period of a combination of two springs when they are connected in a series. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Let's solve a numerical based on this series combination of springs. Here observe the problem. The mass m shown in the figure oscillates in simple harmonic motion with amplitude a. The amplitude at the point P is, here we have to represent the amplitude at a point P. As we had seen that the displacement made by the first spring is x1 and the displacement made by the second spring is represented as x2. Now based on these two springs series combination, we have to represent the amplitude at this point. If we consider the combination of these two springs as a single spring with a equivalent force constant K, then K suffix E, then here we can represent that F is equals to Kx. Why? Because the body is oscillating with the amplitude A with the amplitude A. So based on that, here as we consider this equation, we can represent that the amplitude made by this combination is equals to the displacement made by the first spring as well as the displacement made by the second spring. Means here we can represent that the force acting in the combination of the springs is equals to the force acting in the case of first spring as well as the force acting in the case of second spring. Based on that, here we can represent that F is equals to K suffix C into A is equals to K1 into x1 equals to K2 into x2. Let us consider these two equations. Then here we have x1 into K1 equals to K suffix E into A. From this equation, here we have x1 is equals to K suffix E into A by K1, where we know that K suffix C is equals to K1 into K2 by K1 plus K2. As we substitute this value here, we have K1 into K2 by K1 plus K2 into A by K1. After that, here K1 gets cancelled. So we have K suffix 2 into A by K1 plus K2. So the answer is a fourth option. And this problem is asked in IIT 2009. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Now we are going to see the parallel combination of a spring block system. So for that, here we consider two springs which are connected to a body of mass m in the form of a parallel. To a body of a mass m. So the force constant of the first spring is considered as K1 and force constant of the second spring is considered as K2. After that, when a body is being applied with force F, the body starts oscillating based on these two parallel springs. So we can consider this combination as equivalent combination and we can represent it with a single spring. And here the equivalent spring constant has been represented based on these two springs. Now we have to represent the value. Whereas we know that the time period is given as t is equals to 2 into under root of m by k suffix e. M by k suffix e. So as you observe that here the force acting in this case is represented as F is equals to K suffix C into X. After that the body is displaced with X. In the same way, when we consider these two springs, the first spring also displaces with the same displacement and the second spring also displaces with the same displacement. The displacement in first spring and second spring is the same, X. Whereas observe this equation. The force acting in the case of first spring is represented as F1 and the force acting in the case of second spring is represented as F2, where we know that F is equals to Kx. Then here we have F1 is equals to K1 into X and F2 is equals to K2 into X. Observe that here we are applying a force of F and here there is two forces acting on the springs are F1 and F2. Based on that, here we can represent F is equals to F1 plus F2. F1 plus F2, where F is equals to K suffix E into X is equals to K1 into X plus K2 into X. We can take X as common. Then here we have K k suffix c into x is equals to x into k1 plus k2. Observe that x gets cancelled. So we have equivalent force constant as k suffix c equals to k1 plus k2. So this is the equivalent force constant, and based on that the time period can be given as t is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k1 plus k2. So this is the time period given for parallel combination of the springs. So that the springs are placed in parallel. As we see different diagrams based on these parallel combinations, the diagrams are represented like this also. After that, it is also a parallel combination. It is also a parallel combination. Why? Because as the body is being displaced towards this side, the spring will be elongated along this side, as well as the body moves towards this side, the spring will be elongated. Means the elongations are similar to that of parallel combination. We cannot consider it as a series, we can consider it as a parallel. In the same way, when we consider along the vertical, then also here we consider the combination as a parallel itself. When the two springs are connected like this to a body of mass m. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Now we are going to represent the equivalent time period for parallel combination of springs. The time period for the first spring is represented as T1 is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k1, as well as the time period of the second spring is represented as 2 pi into under root of m by k2, whereas the combination of the parallel springs is represented as T equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k. So from this equation here we have k is equals to 4 pi square m by t square. K equals to 4 pi square m by t square. If we consider this 4 pi square m as constant, we can represent it with c. Then we have k equals to c by t square. Similarly, from this equation here we have k2 is equals to c by t2 square. And similarly, from this equation here we have k1 is equals to c by t1 square. Whereas we know that k is equals to k suffix equals to k1 plus k2. As we substitute these values in this equation, here we have c by t square is equals to c by t1 square plus c by t2 square. So observe that here we can take a c as common and we can cancel it. Then we have 1 by t square equals to 1 by t1 square, 1 by t2 square. So as we do LCM here we have 1 by t square equals to t1 square plus t2 square by t1 square into t2 square. Then t square is equals to t1 square into t2 square by t1 square plus t2 square. So t is equals to under root of t1 square into t2 square by t1 square plus t2 square. So under root of t1 square is t1 and under root of t2 square is t2 by root of t1 square plus t2 square. So this represents the time period of combination of springs when they are connected in parallel. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Observe this problem. 4 massless springs whose force constants are 2k, 2k, k and 2k respectively are attached to a mass m kept on a frictionless table. Here this mass m is placed by connecting 4 springs and they are placed on a frictionless table. If the mass m is displaced in horizontal direction, if this mass m is displaced, then we have to represent the frequency of the system. Observe that these two springs are connected in series, whereas these two springs are connected in parallel. Then first of all we have to represent the force constant of this combination. Then here observe that k1 dash is equals to k1 into k2 by k1 plus k2, where k1 of this spring is 2k and k2 is 2k. As we substitute here we have 2k into 2k by 2k plus 2k. 2k into 2k is 4, k square by 2k plus 2k is 4k. So here as you cancel, we have k. K1 dash is equals to k. So the combination, series combination is represented with k. Whereas when we consider this parallel combination, here we have k2 dash is equals to, why? Because observe that these two springs are in parallel, and we know that k2 dash equals to k1 plus k2. So we have k plus 2k, so we get a 3k. This combination is represented with 3k. Whereas observe that the combination, this combination as well as this combination is parallel to this mass m, then the resultant is represented as k suffix equals to k1 dash plus k2 dash. Observe that k1 dash is k and k2 dash is 3k. So here we get a equivalent force constant as 4k. Equivalent force constant as 4k. We know that a time period t is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k suffix c. Then frequency can be given as reciprocal to time period. So f is equals to 1 by t. So we have 1 by 2 pi into under root of k suffix e by m, where the value of k suffix e is 4k. As a substitute here, we have 1 by 2 pi into under root of 4k by m. So this represents the frequency. So option is 2. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Observe the next problem. If two springs of force constants 3k and 6k are connected in series, then the time period of this combination is root 2 seconds. If the same springs are connected in parallel, then the time period of the combination is. Here observe that here he had represented two springs which are connected in series to a body of a mass m. 3k and 6k. Then time period in this case is represented as t is equals to root 2 seconds. When these two springs are connected in parallel to the same body of mass m, here we have to represent the time period. So that we have to find the force constant. Since the two springs are connected in series, the equivalent force constant is given as k suffix equals to k1 k2 by k1 plus k2. Whereas k1 is 3k and k2 is 6k by 3k plus 6k. So 3 into 6, 18k square by 9k. 3 plus 6 is 9. So 9 to 18, and here we have 1k gets cancelled. So we have 2k. Equivalent force constant is 2k. As we substitute this value in the case of time period, we know that time period t is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k suffix a, and here the time period is root 2 seconds. Root 2 is equals to 2 pi into under root of m by k suffix e is 2k. Let us square this equation on both sides. As we square, here we have 2 is equals to 4 pi square into m by 2k. Observe that here 2 to the 4 and 2 gets cancelled, and so we have k is equals to m pi square, and if you represent it in terms of mass, m is equals to k by pi square. So we can substitute this value in the case of a parallel combination, where we know that a time period t1 is given as 2 pi into under root of m by k. Whereas in the case of parallel combination, the equivalent force constant is given as k suffix equals to k1 plus k2, and the value of k1 is 3k and k2 is 6k. So we get 9k. Let us substitute the value of mass as well as a force constant in this time period. So we have 2 pi into under root of mass is k by pi square by 9k. Observe that here k gets cancelled. So here we get a 2 pi into under root of 1 by 9 pi square. Under root of 9 is 3, as well as under root of pi square is pi. So here we get 2 pi by 3 pi. Pi and pi gets cancelled, so we get 2 by 3. Time period of springs when they are connected in parallel is 2 by 3 seconds. So option is 4. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Observe the next problem. A tray of mass 12 kg is supported by two identical springs. So here we can consider the force constant of this spring as K, as well as this spring as K, which are connected in a parallel to a tray, as shown in the figure. When the tray is pressed down slightly and released, it executes SHM, simple harmonic motion, with a time period of 1.5 seconds. Without mass, here when the tray is oscillating, we can represent the time period as 1.5 seconds, or T1 is equals to 1.5 seconds. When a block of mass M is placed in this tray, the time period of SHM changes to 3 seconds. Then here when a mass is placed in the tray, the time period has been changed to 3 seconds. Now we have to represent the mass of this block, whether it is 18 kg or 36 kg or 9 kg or 27 kg. So here initially let us consider the time period equation, where we know that T is equals to 2 pi into under root of M by K. M by K. So observe that since the force constant is not varying in both cases, we can represent that the time period is directly proportional to square root of mass. Time period is directly proportional to square root of mass. Why? Because based on mass itself, we here the time period is varying. So as a substitute, we have T2 by T1 is equals to under root of M2 by M1, where M2 is nothing but mass of the tray as well as mass of the block. So M2 is represented as a capital M plus small m, where capital M is mass of the tray, small m is mass of this block, where M1 is represented as mass of the tray. When we know that mass of the tray is 12 kg. So in this case we can represent it as 12 plus small m. So as we substitute these values, here we have T2 is 3 seconds and T1 is 1.5 is equals to under root of 12 plus small m by 12, 1.5 3. So we have 2 is equals to under root of 12 plus m by 2. Let us square this equation on both sides. As a square, here we have 4 is equals to 12 plus m by 12. As we cross multiply this equation, we get 12 into 4 is equals to 12 plus m. 12 into 4 is 48. 48 is equals to 12 plus m. So as we bring this 12 towards this side, we have small m is equals to 48 minus 1, nothing but 36 kg. Mass of the block is 36 kg. So option is 2. Take a screenshot. I hope you liked my video. Please give a like to this video, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.